Hi everyone, welcome to year 3 of the TCS Toronto Waterfront Women's Training Program. My name is Becky Pieterson, and I'm back and overjoyed to be here for a second year. I'm sure some of you will recognize me from last year, but a very big welcome to all of you new runners joining us for the first time. Last year, we had over 2,500 women from all across Canada, plus a host of other countries, take part in the program. And the program entailed a 16-week training program for either the half or the full. And you are able to select either an intermediate or a beginner stream program. We offer the information through a couple different ways. You will get an email weekly with the kind of week breakdown of different runs and workouts. You'll also have access to just like the whole thing right from the start. If you'd rather just kind of take it and run with it on your own, totally fine. There is a Facebook group, which I highly recommend you guys join. There's a really great amount of community engagement through there, and I try to monitor it as closely as I can, where you're free to ask questions or just get feedback on different things, ask for tips, or if we've experienced kind of like the same thing. Last year was awesome to see so many women kind of ask questions and offer their own feedback or their experience to other women looking for help. So yeah, I would highly recommend joining that. This year will be a little bit different. Last year I sent out kind of in the weekly email, there was kind of like a weekly tip. This year I'm going to be offering them in the Facebook group, just to try and get like a little bit more engagement with you guys and maybe like try and tap in more to something more specific about the topic. Or if you guys had more concerns about it or something like that. So yeah, as I said, Facebook group's great. On top of that, we are organizing some in-person runs. I know a lot of you joined last year. So the program starts at the end of June. So we usually do the first kind of like intro run early July. And then on top of that, there is 2 or 3 other supported runs that we'll offer on different weekends throughout the rest of the summer and into the fall, where our great partners from ASICS and different fueling companies and some of the different communities, spots in Toronto that all come forward and help us organize these supported long runs, which are also fantastic to take part of. You get to run with a great group of women, and you get access to fuel and a good kind of like weekly or a good little like meetup. So yeah, all that's coming to you again this year. On top of that, we will also have weekly speakers on a variety of different topics. There has been kind of like a survey, kind of like follow-up sent out the last few years after the race, and you guys have given us your feedback of topics that you want more info on. So we will work to find a couple new speakers to talk to you guys about different topics, all relating to running and just running as a woman specifically. So again, I met some of you last year at a few of our in-person events, but my name's Becky. I'm a coach with Mile to Marathon, which is a Canadian-based run group that started back in 2014, I believe. There's dozens of coaches and different groups across Canada that offer in-person workouts on top of virtual training. We specify, or we do training plans. We have coaches that can work with you on, track, on masters, on trail running, on triathlon now, which is a new thing this year that's really exciting. So while I'm offering this program to you guys, you'll get to meet some of the other female M2M coaches through some of the weekly info seminars. As well as if you're, looking to continue training past Toronto, more than welcome to come check out Mile to Marathon through there as well. A little about myself. I've been a runner now for like 25 years, coaching in a few different variety aspects over the last kind of 10 years, and have been happily working with Mile to Marathon now for a few years as well. I guess my like area of expertise is the marathon and the half. So you guys are in hopefully good hands. But I also love to work with runners all the way down to like track 800, 1500s. I myself am currently trying to get all the world majors done, fingers crossed for London Draw next month, while also dipping my toes in a few different half marathons and 10Ks, 5Ks, just to keep it interesting. I live in Ottawa, where I work as a nurse with my 2 dogs and my husband, trying to get out as often as I can, while also helping coach the Ottawa group here for Mile to Marathon. So, to summarize what you guys are getting into, it's a 16-week training program for both the half marathon and the full marathon. As I said earlier, there's 2 different streams, so you can pick the beginner or the intermediate. You will have access to both. You don't have to specifically pick one or the other. So you can take a look at both and kind of see what one fits you best. But generally, I made the beginner program to fit someone who is either very new to running or perhaps new to the half or the full marathon distance. It starts a little bit more gradual, just to kind of target those of you that might be starting kind of from nothing. Whereas the intermediate program is a little bit more geared to those of you who have perhaps done a half or a full before, and now you're looking to improve on your time and get a little bit more out of yourself. You'll notice the intermediate program has a few more workouts and a little bit higher weekly mileage. But I did take some of the feedback that you guys offered me last year. You will see now there's a few more optional rest days for those of you who maybe try to target just kind of like 3 runs a week. Whereas it also fits great for those of you who like to run a little bit more. You have the choice now to either do it as a rest day or add some more mileage in with an easy recovery run. So you'll see in the training plan either rest days, easy days, workout days, and then your long run days. I know life gets busy. I know a lot of you have kids and families and, any other family members that you might be taking care of on top of jobs. So I hopefully have made programs that help fit where you guys are and are easily adaptable. In terms of, focus, obviously, especially if you're doing the full marathon, trying to target those long runs as best you can are going to be the most important thing for you guys. So that being said, a lot of our speakers and my weekly kind of tidbits of information will mostly be geared towards like getting you guys to hit those long runs well. So yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to address in our intro video. As you can tell, like I don't film myself much. So anyway, I hope this goes over well for you guys. Same as last year, feel free I'll introduce myself in the Facebook group shortly. But if you don't feel comfortable ever, writing messages on the public wall, feel free to always message me. You can also find me on Instagram. You can find my email on the Mile to Marathon website. And I would happily help you guys with any concerns or questions you guys may have regarding running in any capacity. So I will be at the kind of intro shakeout run in a few weeks. Again, keep an eye on your mailbox for information about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting even more of you in person or online. That works too. And I'll be joining you guys race day come October. I think that's all I have to say. But anyway, I'm really excited to start working with you guys again. And I can't wait to meet some of you. Happy training. See you guys soon.